Hey everybody, I hope everyone's having an awesome October. So since it's October, gotta break out the Halloween deck. We gotta do Halloween readings. And I think I'll actually do two readings in this video. I don't have any signs in mind. So these will just be general. Really what I have in mind is I want to connect to some of my viewers. So if you're watching this, it could be for you. It's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know, the general reading rules. Um, so we have the Edgar Allan Poe deck to choose from and the Halloween deck to choose from. I'm going to start with the Halloween deck. Um, so we'll have that in the timestamps if you want to look at the Edgar Allan Poe deck. But I just wanted to do like a fun little reading for Halloween. I don't really have anything in mind, and I'm just going to start with the situation, see what happens. These just be general. If it ends up being love, it ends up being love. If it ends up being some other area of your life, it ends up being some other area of your life. You know what I mean? So I'm going to shuffle for a second off camera. Okay, so for those of you who chose the Halloween deck, I kind of feel like you guys are in this place of like isolating yourself on purpose. And I think it's just because like you understand yourself better or you understand the situations better, like when you have time to think about it alone. I think that's really the main thing that's going on here. So far we have Virgo, air signs. That'd be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Libra again. Do we have anyone else? Leo, Scorpio, and Aries. So I do feel like there's a little bit of a need to focus on what is fair. And there's a need to focus on what's fair in this situation because I think that you are primarily so focused on your own understanding and trying to um, grasp things for yourself. Like you're so used to doing things alone that you push people away. And there's people around you right now trying to be a part of your life. And I don't know if you're purposely doing it, but I think that there needs to be something. Like I'm not saying completely go to the other side where you completely trust the other person, but I think that one thing about this with the strength reverse and the tower is that your fear of trusting people, of being open and communicating with people, your tendency to push people away because like you're afraid they're going to judge you, like you're afraid they won't understand and you just have to do it yourself because that's what you've always done. I think that is actually ending relationships for you. So I think with these two, you'll find a lot more success if you just try to be part of the group. Like you don't have to dive into the deep end or anything with this. Like you can still find time to process on your own and maybe communicate that you need a little time to process on your own. And then if you find any hiccups, actually talk to them about it. But I do think whatever this is, this almost feels like friend groups. This could be relationships. This feels like it's kind of a lot of areas in your life, though. Um, it feels like you need to be aware of what isolating is doing for you. Like it's like you're processing and then forgetting to connect to other people about the situation that's happened. Like if there was a fight or whatever, it's like you processed it alone, got over it, and then you never talked about it again. And over time, that can deteriorate relationships, just acting like nothing happened, type of thing. Um, it's it's kind of like they can see you're upset. I almost feel like they see you're upset, so they want to talk about it, and you rather just process everything alone and shut everyone out. And I feel like to some degree, you need to be part of the group, is the main thing of this, speaking to this, because it's become a little bit of a self fulfilling prophecy. You're afraid to open up because people will just run away, but then you being so closed off is making people run away. is pushing people away to the point where they're like, okay, I guess there's nothing I can do and you don't want me in your life. It's kind of, it, it doesn't, um, it doesn't really encourage feelings of intimacy and feelings of bond, whether that be like a friendship level of intimacy or like a romantic level of intimacy or a family level of intimacy. Um, there's not like that trust and bond that can be built whenever you're solely doing everything yourself for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, because you clearly don't trust people and that energy is felt. Yeah, this whole thing has been like you need to isolate, but you're upset because you don't really have close relationships, but you isolating yourself is pushing people away type of thing. And um, I was like, is there something else? And I think this is pretty much what I've been saying the whole time, but we have the eight of ghosts, eight of pumpkins. It's funny, we have two eights. We also have the strength card. So I feel like this is in the strength cards an eight. I'm just saying things you may not be familiar with. A lot of eight powers here, but I believe what this is saying is you're gonna have to know when to hold them and when to fold them. You know what I mean? You're going to have to know you're going to have to participate in these relationships that you want and actively be a part of them. You're going to have to work on this. And there may very well be with the Eight of Cups, Eight of Ghosts in this deck, there may very well be relationships that you end up having to walk away from because they just do not work out. But I feel like with this Eight of Pumpkins, it's saying you have to participate and you have to put some sort of effort in to build the trust and build the bond at some level um, to get the friendships that you want because it's like you're completely shutting people out and it's not working. You know what I mean? If they show that they can't be trusted, like you can walk away, you can leave. I feel like that's where this really feels like you're gonna have to know when to walk away or when to actually keep working and building relationships with people. I think that's an important skill you're gonna have to learn. Because I do feel like this is a learned behavior. Like you won't get hurt if you shut everyone out, but you end up hurting yourself because they'll end up leaving eventually. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to have to develop in this area if you want success in friendships, relationships. You're going to have to try trusting people and just learn to know when to walk away if it's not working for you anymore, if they're taking advantage of that trust, if they're taking advantage of you. So I wish you the best in that. That's some therapy right there, and it's not an easy situation to overcome, especially when you've built up defenses and you've built up responses. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, it's hard to overcome those obstacles whenever you built up the obstacles so high and you're used to having it that way as like a defense mechanism. But you guys can do it. You guys can do it. And I think it's something that you want to do because you do. I get the sense from the people I'm reading when I read that Four of Cups, Four of Ghosts, that you do want the closeness, you do want the intimacy, but it scares you at the same time. And I just think there's nothing else you can do but just try to build relationships and get good at walking away when you need to and not just overstaying your welcome, or letting someone else overstay their welcome. You know what I mean? So I think we'll go ahead and get on to Edgar Allan Poe's deck. Hopefully that helped you guys. Hopefully you guys got something out of that. Please support the channel. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and get on to the Edgar Allan Poe deck. You guys have a great night. Okay, so you guys who picked the Edgar Allan Poe deck, right? Did I write down the timestamp? I had to make sure I wrote down the timestamp. signs we have Aries, we have Sag, we have Sag again, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces again. That's it. Okay. So I don't think you guys are over your ex, right? Um, it's kind of like with this Hangman, Nine of Cups reverse, Ten of Cups. It's just, it feels like you're just anxious, just waiting. I mean, look at this guy. Just like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. When's it gonna happen for me? Um, just waiting for the right timing, waiting for something to strike, and it's just. I don't think you're really okay, like alone right now, and I think part of that is like these two came out, Temperance and Queen of Wands together. I don't think you're really good at considering your own feelings. I think you excel at considering someone else's feelings, but you'll put their feelings above yours. And so with the King of Swords reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Seven of Swords, I think you kind of have this like deception going on that no, you're good. Like you're moving on, like everything's fine, but you're really having a lot of trouble moving forward in your life. And I don't think you're really thinking out everything clearly right now, and I don't think you're really able to actually. And I think that all this pain and misery kind of got you to a point. Sorry, excuse me. Um, it's got you to a point where, like, what cards was I looking at? All this pain and misery. I forgot what I was saying after that sneeze. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. But I do think with this guy, it's just like you got all these swords pointing out, and it's like, don't ask me that question. Like, you know what I mean? And with the Chariot and King of Swords reverse, I don't think it's really easy for you to move forward. Like you may be trying, but it's kind of like it kind of feels like that feeling where you're having so much trouble moving on that you can't think straight. And I think that's why what's the best course of action? We got the Four of Swords, like take a nap, bitch. Take a nap. You know, lay down, relax, let things go. Stop like doing things to distract yourself and just be present in the moment and feel the things and let them go. Because the sooner you feel them, the easier it'll be for them just to slide off your body like a nasty little slime that needs to go away. And so we got the Wheel of Fortune, um, Temperance, and the Queen of Wands. I think everything's going to go better for you if you take time, devote time every day. Man, these cards are just not doing what I want them to do. If you take time, like every day, to refocus and readjust on you, on what you want to do. What are your goals? What would be fun for you? Or even just doing like little care things for yourself, getting yourself a little care package, whatever it is. You need to shift the focus from why don't they love me? Why don't they want to be with me to like you? What do you need? Like, if they were here, what would you want them to do? What would it be that they do that makes you feel special? Well, do it for you because you can do it for you. Make yourself feel loved, you know? Have a good day. I feel like there's something else to the reading. I thought I was done, but I think there's something else. I'm going to shuffle a little more. So I feel like as sad as you can feel, as lonely as you can feel, as broken as you can feel with this, especially with this Five of Swords. We also have the Strength card. We have the King of Wands here. So Leo and Sagittarius energy area. I don't know. Whatever I'm trying to say. They also have the Four of Wands. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't think you realize how much inner strength you have. And when you look at yourself and you feel broken, you're not broken. you get up every day. You still, like, you're not this guy sitting on the floor in pieces. Like, it hurts like hell, I'm sure. Like, we're not going to discount that, right? But you are still doing things and you are still capable of doing things to make you feel good. Go get that coffee from Starbucks if that's what makes you feel good. Like, um, I like going to a local coffee shop and getting the seasonal um, coffees every month. Like, those are fun for me. Or go to a new restaurant and try. Obviously, I like food, but um, go to a new restaurant, try some new food. Like, do something fun. Go to a new place. I don't know. I'm telling on my food things, but I'm just like, go do something for yourself. Go, do a cleansing bath or something, like the little Epsom salt or whatever type of baths. Like, those are nice. Um, just do something to take care of yourself, that will make you feel better, whatever that is. Maybe you need to work out, you know? Sometimes starting to work out just helps you release those endorphins or whatever that make you feel better. I just feel like you have the power in you and you can do this. And I think you just need to know that. Like, you got this. Now take care of yourself. Go drink some water. Okay? Like, you got this. You're going to be good. I hope this video helped you guys, and then have a great night.